Good morning, my children, and welcome to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. Now, for today, my children, we are going to continue with mathematical operations. In this occasion, we are going to concentrate on subtractions. Remember, previous videos were all about additions. Today, we are going to make subtraction exercises. Now, before we dive into this, do you remember, first of all, the word addition? What is it? Sumas, very good. Okay, now remember, we have two forms to make additions. We can make them in vertical form or horizontal form. Also remember that for additions we need two symbols. The plus symbol, el símbolo más, and the equal symbol, which means the result. Okay? Recuerden que para las sumas necesitamos de dos símbolos. El símbolo más, que indica la suma, y el símbolo igual, que son dos líneas, okay, donde al lado ponemos el resultado de la operación. Very good. Now, in the case of subtractions, okay, the difference between subtraction and addition is that for additions we add numbers. In the case of subtractions, we remove them. Recuerden, chicos, la diferencia entre una suma y una resta es que en la suma nosotros añadimos números u objetos, ponemos más. En el caso de la resta, nosotros quitamos, restamos números, quitamos objetos. Okay? Very good. Now, to make subtractions, we have three forms to make subtractions. Recuerden que tenemos tres formas para resolver estas restas. We can use our fingers, podemos utilizar nuestros deditos as long as the addition uses small numbers. Siempre y cuando la resta utilice números menores, pues nosotros podemos hacer uso de nuestros deditos. Another form to make subtractions is using an abacus. Otra forma de realizar restas es utilizando un abaco. Okay? And finally, we can use little dots or small sticks to count them and to remove them when the numbers are high. Si los números con los que estamos realizando nuestras restas son números muy grandes, nosotros podemos utilizar palitos o puntitos. Okay? Very good. So, today's exercise is part of your teddy book and it's located right here in this page. La actividad de hoy se encuentra en su teddy book en esta página. So, as you can see here, we only have two subtractions, but it's very important to check them. So, once again, if you want to work along with the teacher Jacob, you have 5 seconds to grab your book with the activity of today and your pencil case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's begin. So once again, this is the activity of today. Now the teacher Jacob put it on the whiteboard so you can appreciate it better. Now we have two subtractions. The first one is involving apples and the second involves balloons. Tenemos para el día de hoy dos restas. La primera resta vamos a ocupar, as you can see, apples, manzanas. Para la segunda resta vamos a estar trabajando con globos. So, the first subtraction. Now, how many apples do we have here in this first table? En esta primera mesa, ¿cuántas manzanas tenemos? Okay, let's count them. 1 and 2. Okay, now in the second table, how many apples do we have? Just one. Now what happens if we remove one of the apples? Okay. Here in the second table, what happens if we remove one apple? ¿Qué pasa si quitamos una manzana? Okay. How many are left? ¿Cuántas vamos a tener ahora? Just one. Okay. So this is the same as the second table. Okay. Very good. So remember, for additions, instead of adding en lugar de sumar, we are going to remove. Vamos a quitar. Now, it says right here, we have two numbers. 2 minus 1. Now, because these are small numbers, we can use our fingers. So, in the first hand, how many fingers I'm going to put? ¿Cuántos vamos a poner? 2 fingers. 1 and 2. We already have 2. Minus. Now, also for subtractions, we require 2 symbols. One of them is the minus symbol. Para las restas también necesitamos de símbolos. El más importante es el símbolo menos, el cual es solamente una línea horizontal. Okay? So, 2 minus 1, how many do we remove? How many fingers we remove? ¿Cuántos dedos quitamos? 1. What's the result? ¿Cuál va a ser el resultado? 1. Okay. So once again, 2 minus 1, quitamos 1, then the result is number 1. So, in your book, in your textbook, okay, we already have the example, tenemos nuestro ejemplo. Under the example, abajo del ejemplo, we have the subtraction in written form. Tenemos la resta en forma escrita. But it says 2 minus 1, 2 menos 1, 2 minus 1 equals. Remember, the equal symbol means the result. 2 minus 1 equals, es igual a 1. So, here we are going to write the result in number. Vamos a escribir el resultado con nombre. Okay? Very good. Now, let's continue with the second subtraction. Now, for the second subtraction, once again, we are going to work with balloons. Now, first of all, let's see how many balloons are here. Primero vamos a ver cuántos globos tenemos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are 5 balloons. And what happens if we remove 2 of them? ¿Qué pasa si quitamos 2? 1, 2. Okay. What's the result? Let's count again. Vamos a contar ahora de nuevo para ver cuánto es el resultado, ya que quitamos 2. 1, 2, 3. So what's the result? Number 3. Now once again, let's use our fingers to solve this subtraction. We have 5 balloons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we remove 2. Quitamos 2. 1 and 2. What's the result? 1, 2, 3. The result, number 3. So, here in this line, we are going to write the result, which is number 3. Remember, the number 3 is the number that looks like a snake. Recuerden que el número 3 es el que se parece a la víbora. That's number 3. Very good. Okay, excellent. Now remember, my children, from now on, we're going to start practicing the subtractions. We already finished working with the additions. Right now, it's subtraction's turn. Es el turno ahora de resolver nuestras restas. Recuerden que ya trabajamos con sumas. A partir de mañana vamos a empezar a realizar ejercicios de restas. Now, for this, it's also very important that you continue remembering, practicing the numbers. Para esto recuerden que es muy importante seguir repasando, seguir recordando y seguir practicando los números que ya hemos estado viendo. From number 1 to number 20. So that's it for today, my children. I hope that you have a beautiful afternoon. Remember, the teacher Jacob once again is very happy to see you. Have an excellent day. Take care. Goodbye.